Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back. The book we will be reading today is Shark Superpowers by Carol Kim. Chapter 1 Expert Hunters. A sea lion hunts in the ocean. It dives after a small group of fish. The sea lion does not know it is being hunted from far away. The mako shark has picked up the sea lion's scent. The shark tracks its prey as it glides through the water. The sea lions see the shark when it is close by. The chase is on. The sea lion races through the water. Its flippers propel it to speed. It speeds up to 30 miles per hour. But the shark is faster. With a last powerful lunge, the sea lion becomes a meal for the shark. How could a mako shark sense and track a sea lion from so far away? Let's see. Sharks have super senses that make them top ocean predators. What are predators? Chapter 2 The Nose Knows. Do you think you have a good sense of smell? It's not nearly as good as a shark's. About two-thirds of a shark's brain supports its sense of smell. Sharks can smell about 10,000 times better than people. Scientists think sharks probably rely on scents the most. With the help of ocean currents, sharks can pick up smells from about 0.25 miles away. They use their nostrils or nars to track many odors given off by animals, including blood. Just how good is a shark's sense of smell? Not all studies agree. Some studies say that certain sharks can smell their prey at 1 part per 10 billion. That means they could smell a drop of blood in an Olympic sized swimming pool. Other studies say sharks with the best sense of smell can detect a drop of blood in a smaller backyard pool. NARS for smelling only. Unlike humans, sharks keep breathing and smelling separate. Sharks breathe through their gills, and NARS are only for smelling. Water flows into the NARS, which have folds of skin inside. These skin folds are covered with receptors that pick up scents and send signals to the shark's brain. If the scent smells like a possible meal, the shark will follow it. The NARS work separately from each other. This allows sharks to tell which direction an odor is coming from. If the shark hits the right nostril first, the smell hits the right nostril first, the shark knows the source is coming from the right. Hammerhead sharks are especially good at picking up smells direction. Hammerheads have a wide head, so their NARS are spaced very far apart. Chapter 3 Hearing and Electroreception. At first glance, sharks appear to have no ears, but looking closely, one can see two tiny pinholes on each side of their heads. The holes lead to the ears, which are completely inside their heads. Sharks can hear very low pitched sounds that people aren't able to hear. They are most interested in uneven sounds made by wandering or sick animals thrashing around. Sound travels about 4 times faster in water than on land. Sharks can pick up vibrations from as far as 800 feet away. Some sharks may be able to tell which direction a sound is coming from. This is not something humans can do underwater. The lateral line. When a shark gets within 300 feet of its target, its second hearing sense kicks in. Sharks hear movement with their entire bodies through lateral line. The line includes fluid-filled tubes that run down each side of the shark's body. The tubes are open to the water through tiny openings. Sensors called neuromates are just under the skin. They contain tiny hair like cells. Fish swimming nearby change the current, causing the hair-like cells to move. This sends a signal to the shark's brain. Some kinds of movements are more likely to be possible prey. In those cases, a hungry shark would quickly investigate. Every living creature puts out a tiny electrical field. Sharks can sense it through electroreception. Sharks have sensing organs on their heads. They are called ampullae. They are filled with jelly and lined with tiny cells. These cells can detect the force of an electrical current as low as 1 billionth of a volt. What is a volt? No need for sight. Sharks use electroreception in a large stage of attack. They can pick up electric currents within a distance of about 3 feet. Sharks can use this sense to find prey when they can't see it. Hammerhead sharks use their giant heads like metal detectors, swinging their heads back and forth over the sand. When they sense the electricity of prey buried under the sand, they strike. Chapter 4, Getting Mouthy. Sharks use their mouths to explore objects. This is how they find out what something tastes like. They also learn what objects feels like and whether it is hard or soft. Most importantly, their mouths help sharks decide if they have something they want to eat. Shark teeth contain many pressure-sensitive nerves. These nerves help sharks know what they are biting. Shark researchers have seen sharks mouthing equipment and even boats. Many think this is the way a shark investigates unfamiliar objects. It could explain why sharks often take only one bite in human attacks. They take a taste bite and lose interest because they realize that we aren't their prey. Unfortunately, just one bite can cause serious damage to a shark attack victim. Not so picky eaters. Sharks do not use tongues for tasting, but they do have taste buds around the inside of their mouths and throats. They use their sense of taste to figure out if something is edible. But some, such as a tiger shark, will eat almost anything, no matter its taste. Captured tiger sharks have been found with license plates and tires in their stomachs. A mako shark strong bite. Sharks have strong bites to go along with their sharp teeth. Shark scientist Riley Elliott and cameraman Andy measured the bite of a mako shark for a television program. They were surprised at the results. Lions have a bite force of around 1,000 pounds per square inch, or 4,450 newtons. The mako shark's bite measured about 3 times stronger at 3,000 newtons, which is about 13,345 newtons. It was the most powerful shark bite ever recorded. The eye of a white-tipped reef shark. Chapter 5, Superpowered Vision. It is harder for people to see underwater than on land. Tiny particles in the water make seeing clearly more difficult. Light fades as a person moves deeper into the water, but dim and cloudy conditions do not block the shark's ability to hunt. Sharks have excellent vision. Their eyes have special features that allow them to see well underwater. Shark and human eyes are similar. Both have lens, cornea, and retina. But shark eyes have a large number of rods. These rods boost sharks' ability to see contrast of light and shadow. Seeing in the dark. Sharks can also see well in the dark. They have a layer of cells behind the retina. These cells are like mirrors that reflect light through the retina a second time. Because of these mirror-like cells, a shark's vision is believed to be 10 times more sensitive than that of people in low light. Built-in eye shields. Unlike other sharks, many sharks have eyelids. They work as shields for the eyes. At the most at the moment of an attack, the eyelids automatically shut. This keeps shark eyes from being damaged by prey. Great white sharks do not have eyelids. Instead, they can roll their eyes back into their sockets to protect them. Chapter 6: The Hunters Being Hunted. Sharks are like hunting machines. With their jaws filled of rows of sharp teeth, it's no wonder sharks are widely feared. But this fear is unfair to sharks. They are not interested in hunting humans. Shark attacks on people are very rare. On average, there are 80 unprovoked shark attacks per year worldwide. Of these, an average of 4 are fatal. Humans are much more dangerous to sharks than sharks are to humans. Today's 25% of shark species are in serious decline, largely because of overfishing. At least 100 million sharks are killed each year. Sharks play an important role in maintaining Earth's health, ocean's health. Just like other top predators, sharks keep populations of other species healthy and in balance. Without enough sharks, other species could die. Many people are working to protect sharks. Some groups teach people about sharks so they are less fearful of them. They also try to stop shark finning. This practice involves killing sharks for their fins. The fins are often used in shark fin soup. Some groups clean up litter on beaches. Sharks that eat plastic can have blocked digestive systems and die. Each one of the shark's super senses is amazing on its own. But what is even more amazing is how well sharks use all of these senses together. It is a combination of senses that results in the ability of sharks to find capture their prey. Consider how a great white might go on a hunt. Its lateral line senses movement. The shark picks up the scent of a seal. It follows the scent until it sees the seal. This fast swimmer then starts its attack. Sensing the seal's electricity, the shark speeds up from underneath. It rolls its eyes back. Chomp! Its teeth sink in. The hungry shark has its meal. The amazing super senses of sharks could be one reason they have been around for so long. Sharks have been living for about 450 million years. They were living before the dinosaurs. With protection, they can live for many years to come. All right, and that is the end. I hope you have learned something interesting about sharks today. Write down some things that you may have known about sharks already, and some things that you may have learned from this particular book. All right, until next time, see you then. Bye-bye.